Hi, this is Karthik. Welcome you all for this session. In this session, I'm going to teach you Introduction to One Dimension Array. Once again, I repeat the topic Introduction to One Dimension Array. So, what is an array? Array is a collection of identical data types stored in a continuous memory locations under a common name or a single name. If you wish to store multiple values of same data type in continuous memory locations, we want to use the concept called as array. In array, there are two types of array, one-dimensional array and two-dimensional array. Today topic we are going to discuss about one-dimensional array. So how to declare an array? So here's the syntax. Element type is nothing but the data type, and array name, the name of the array is subject to C++ identifiers. And then size. What is the size of an array? Is specified by the size expression. For example, I have declared an array called A of 5. The array name is A and it's going to hold 5 values of integer data type. Let us say another example, integer sum of 2 means that I have declared an array sum is going to hold 2 values of integer data type. So how it holds the values? So here you can see it's the name of the array and then sum of 0 is called as index, array index. So array index always starts with 0. So sum of 0 it's an index and this is a value. And sum of 1 it's an index and this is a value. So let me take another example, float sum of 5. So where the array name is sam and it's going to hold the value 5 belongs to the data type float. So float sum of 5. So how it stores the value? So array index always starts with 0, sum of 0. So it's a value, sum of 1, it's a value, and sum of 2, it's a value, sum of 3, it's a value, and sum of 4, it's a value. So sum of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's called as index. 0 to 4 is 5. So this is how we are going to store the values in one dimension array. So now we'll take a look on an example. So how to use one dimension array in C++ program. So this you know. These are mandatory requirements to write a program in C++. As hash include, it's a preprocessor includes a keyword IO string where INO stands for input and output string using namespace, where namespace is a logical naming schema for grouping related classes. Using is a keyword, std is a standard. An integer main is a main method. It's called as entry point of a program. Int is a return type. So in main method, I've declared an array called A. It's going to hold two values, A of 2 of integer data type, and I assign the value 1 comma 2. So how it stores? It stores A of 0 equal to 1, A of 1 equal to 2. I'm going to print the values. A of 0 equal to A of 0 and A of 1 equal to A of 1. Okay, by using cout statement. So next example, we can use for loop in order to give the values dynamically. So in previous program, we assigned the values statically, but this program we are going to use or we are going to assign the values dynamically. So for that, I'm going to use a loop. I'm going to use for loop. So I declare an array integer A of 2 means that A is array name and it is going to hold two values of integer data type. So for int I equal to 0, I less than 2. So whatever the value right here, use the value right here, and then I plus plus. How many times the loop will execute? Loop will execute 2 times, 0 and 1. Okay. So I'm going to print a message using cout statement, enter the value. So user will provide the value. First value I'm going to store in A of 0 and second value I'm going to store in A of 1. Since we are using the for loop, the loop will execute only for 2 times and followed by another loop in order to display the values for integer j equal to 0, j less than 2, j plus plus, and say out a of j. So we are going to print the values. So now I will show you how to execute the program. In order to execute the program, we are going to open Eclipse editor. Just double click the Eclipse editor in order to open it. When you click on Eclipse editor, it will take you to workspace, that is Eclipse IDE launcher, where you want to select the workspace. If you wish to continue with the default workspace, click launch. Or else, if you wish to change the workspace, you can use the browse option. I'm going to hit launch in order to use the default workspace. When you click on launch, it will take you to an IDE. It's called as Integrated Development Environments, where we are going to do our program. So how to open a C++ project? So just go to File, go to New, click on C and C++ project. Once again, I repeat the steps. Go to File, go to New, and click on C and C++ project. When you click on C and C++ project, it will take you to new C and C++ project window where you want to select C++ manage build. Click on next. When you click on next, it will take you to C++ project window where you want to specify the project name. Let us say example 13, and I'm going to select hello world C++. Later, I'm going to modify the program, and then you want to select min GWGCC compiler. Click finish. So this is a program. Now this area we are going to change. So first step, we are going to declare an array of integer data type. The array name is going to be A, and it is going to hold two values. So now I'm going to assign the value statically equal to open curly braces and then give the value 1, comma 2 and close the curly braces and close the line by using semicolon. Now you want to print the values by using cout. So A of 0. So what is the value? Let's say equal to, and then I'm going to print the A value, A of 0. Let's say enter. I need a new line after this. And then again, I'm going to use cout. This time it's going to be A of 1 equal to, and then I want to display the A of 1 value, that is A of 1. And then no need for enter, just close the program. Now, once you type the program, you completed the program, just go to File and save it as a first step. Okay, go to File and save it as a first step. And then go to Project, and you want to build the project in order to check your source code is free from bugs or error. So here you can see build finished, 0 errors and 0 warning. Means that our code is free from error and bugs. Next step, we want to run the program. Go to Run and run the program and click on local C and C++ application. Click finish. Now you can see the A of 0 holds the value 1 and A of 1 holds the value 2. So again, I will explain the program. I have declared an array called as A. It's going to hold two values of integer data type. I assign the values statically by using curly braces 1, 2. It means that A of 0 is going to hold the value 1 and A of 1 is going to hold the value 2. So I'm going to print what is the value in A of 0 and what is the value in A of 1. And if you run the program, you can see A of 0 holds the value 1 and A of 1 holds the value 2. Now, we are going for the second program. I'm going to modify the program. Again, I'm going to declare an array integer A. Array name is A. It's going to hold two values. This time, I'm going to use for loop for integer I is equal to 0. Then close it. I less than 2. Whatever is the size of array, if it is 2, use 2. If it is 3, use 3 here. And then I plus plus, just increment it. And then, okay. Then I'm going to print by using cout statement. Let us say enter value. Okay. And then I'm going to get the value using cin statement. And then I'm going to store A of I. Okay. So how many times the loop will execute? It will execute for 0. 0 is less than 2, yes. And it will get incremented. And 1 is less than 2, yes. And then it will incremented and 2 is less than 2, no. So this loop will execute 2 times, A of 0 and A of 1. Now I want to print the values. Let us say integer j equal to 0, j less than 2, and j plus plus. And then open and close curly braces. Let us see, see out. I'm going to print the values. Let us see. I'm going to print the values. Let us say see out a of j, and then let us say I'm going to use end of, and then go to file, save the program, and go to project, build the project, and see here I made a mistake. It's equal to 0, and then again go to file, save, go to project, build project, and go to run, click on run. Now enter the value. I'm going to give the first value as 10 and second value as 20. Now you can see value 20 and 10. So 10 is stored in A of 0 and value 20 is stored in A of 20. So this is how you want to use one-dimensional array. Again, I will explain the program. I declared an array A which holds a value 2 of integer data type. I use for loop in order to assign the value, and I'm using second for loop in order to display the value stored in the array of 0. I think you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video.